Hi, Fran again. I wanted to show you today how to make t-shirt yarn. If you have some old t-shirts you're wondering what to do with, you can make some yarn and then make projects from them. I've made a couple of mats. This one here, and I've made a round one that I crocheted. And then I've made coasters from braiding the t-shirt yarn into strips and then coiling it and stitching them together. So once you get your t-shirt, I always have lots of t-shirts that I'm going through. So you want to cut off the top part with the neck and arms. That's garbage. And then you get your bottom hem lined up good. Smooth it. And then you're going to want to fold it, but not completely in half. Leave about about an inch and a half up at the top. So once you do that, we're ready to start cutting, and you're going to cut your strips. Now if it's a thin t-shirt, you cut them 3/4 inch to an inch. If it's a thicker t-shirt, you definitely want 3/4 inch or a little less. So you'll just start your first row, and you're going to cut right up past your fold, but not to the very end. You want to stop with an inch at the top. And then that's one strip, and then you'll start right down at the bottom, your strip again, about 3/4 inch. Right across your fold and stop an inch from the top. And you'll repeat that the whole way till you get to your end, and then I'll show you what to do then. So once you get it all in your strips, you're going to want to lay it out with your uncut part flat. It takes a bit of arranging. So lay it out, and you'll be able to get it all flatter once you get going here. But have your first starting section nice and flat, and you don't, with nothing underneath, just one layer. And we're going to start this, snipping your one end. This was your hem start. So your first circle, you just give that on one side or the other a snip. And then from that point on, you're going to cut diagonally. So it's hard to see there. I will try to add a couple pictures at the end of the video. And when you get to your end, your last just give it a gentle pull. And when you do that, it will curl in on itself and you have your yarn. So when you're at the seam, just go a little gentler so you don't pull it out too hard. Now that's just because where we have cut through them, you don't want to pull it apart. But again, I have knitted different projects and braided and pulled really tight, and I've never had any of it come apart. And you don't even notice those little seam parts when you're doing your project. They just so once you get so far, you should probably start putting it in a ball because now you'll have a mess. But yes, you just continue stretching the whole way and giving until you get inch, and then you'll end up with a nice ball of yarn. And of course, the bigger the t-shirt, the bigger the ball of yarn. You've got to work with what you got, so that's all I can do. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful, and I hope you make some nice projects. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.